The Millionaire Mindset, Part 2, Breaking Barriers and Mastering Time, by Charles Arthur Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. In Part 1, we laid the foundation for what I call the Millionaire Mindset, a framework that connects mindset, skill set, and tool set to create assets that transform lives. Today, I want to go deeper, because once you've understood the framework, the next challenge is applying it in a way that removes obstacles and maximizes your time. Let me start with a question. What's holding you back? If we're honest, the barriers that prevent most people from achieving financial success are rarely external. They aren't the economy, the competition, or even the lack of opportunity. The real barriers, they live inside us, in the stories we tell ourselves, in the limiting beliefs that quietly convince us we're not enough, or that we're too late, or that it's too hard. But here's the truth. You are the architect of your life. Your beliefs, your choices, and your habits are the tools with which you design your future. So today, let's talk about two critical areas that can make or break that design: overcoming limiting beliefs and mastering time management. 1. Overcoming limiting beliefs. What you believe shapes what you achieve. In my early career, I encountered brilliant people with incredible technical skills, yet they were paralyzed by self-doubt. They were like race cars with no fuel, not because they lacked potential, but because they lacked belief. Let me share a story. Early in my career at Goldman Sachs, I worked alongside someone who was sharper than me when it came to analyzing data, but he constantly second-guessed his decisions. One day, I asked him why. He told me, "I didn't grow up in this world. I don't belong here." That sentence struck me. It wasn't the world telling him he didn't belong, it was him telling himself. So here's what I told him, and I'll tell you now. Your background is not a limitation. It's a superpower. The unique experiences you bring to the table, whether they're from growing up in a small town or hustling through tough times, shape your perspective and give you insights others don't have. But to unleash that potential, you must confront your limiting beliefs. Here's a simple exercise. Identify the belief. Write it down. Maybe it's, "I'm not good with money," or "I'm too old to start over." Challenge it with evidence. Ask yourself, is this really true? Can I prove it? Chances are you'll find examples in your life that contradict that belief. Replace it. Craft a new, empowering belief. For instance, I can learn to master money because I've succeeded in other areas of life. Remember, your beliefs are not facts, they're choices. And the moment you choose better beliefs, you open the door to better results. 2. Mastering time management. Time is the only resource you can never get back. If you lose money, you can earn it again. But every hour wasted is gone forever. That's why mastering your time is one of the most critical aspects of the Millionaire Mindset. Let me ask you this. Are you intentional with your time, or does it slip through your fingers like sand? In my 30s, I started a habit that changed everything. I began auditing my time the same way I audited financial statements. At the end of each day, I'd ask myself 2 questions. How did I spend my time today? Did those activities move me closer to my goals? Here's what I discovered. Most people spend their days reacting instead of creating. They answer emails, scroll through social media, and put out fires, but they never take control of their time. To change that, I developed what I call the 3 Ps of time management. Prioritize. Not everything deserves your attention. Focus on the activities that create the greatest return, whether that's financial, emotional, or intellectual. For me, that's thinking strategically, mentoring others, and making high-impact decisions. Protect. Once you've identified your priorities, guard them fiercely. Block out time on your calendar for deep work. Say no to distractions, even if they're tempting. Plan. Each evening, map out your next day. Decide in advance how you'll allocate your time so you wake up with clarity and purpose. Here's a key insight. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing less. Less of what doesn't matter, so you can do more of what does. A mindset shift that will transform your time. One of the most powerful shifts I've made is viewing time as an investment. Every minute you spend is a deposit into the future. Are you investing in activities that compound, like learning, building relationships, or working on your dreams? Or are you squandering time on things that drain you without return? When I began to view time through this lens, I stopped saying, "I don't have time." Instead, I started asking, "Is this the best use of my time?" That simple question became a compass, guiding me toward activities that truly mattered. The link between belief and time. Here's the connection. When you overcome limiting beliefs, you stop wasting time on doubt, hesitation, and second-guessing. You act with confidence and clarity, which makes your use of time far more effective. And when you master your time, you reinforce empowering beliefs. You prove to yourself that you're capable, disciplined, and focused. It's a virtuous cycle, and once it begins, there's no limit to what you can achieve. A challenge for you. As we wrap up part 2, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take 10 minutes today to do 2 things. Identify one limiting belief that's holding you back and replace it with an empowering one. Audit your time for the next 24 hours. Where is it going? What can you change to make it more intentional? Do these 2 things and you'll begin to see shifts, not just in your productivity, but in your mindset. Because remember, success isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, your breakthroughs, and your questions. Until next time, keep building the life you deserve.